All right, y'all. It's also the second day of getting the home workouts going again. Had a good pull day, amazing workout. Ooh, yeah. But this the second half, and it's core day. Doing some different exercises like dead bugs. I never heard of that, but I'm gonna try it out. And I said the word try. I hate when I say the word try because you don't try, you're doing it just. Make an attempt at it, go. Doesn't work, adjust, right? But anyway, ah, core day. So we're gonna do planks, dead bugs, wood chops with the resistance band, alternating leg lifts, and then scissors. So, and it's supposed to be 20 to 30 seconds each. I gotta watch, I got a time in here, but I'm just gonna go off of whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing a lot of talking, do this, and take it from there. At the end of all of this, we're gonna do 2, 3 minutes of speed rope, get our rhythm back, and then finish it off with some Russian twists. And that's it. So let's get started, man. Still cold, so I'm battling the cold. Regardless, I said I was gonna start this back up, so here we are. Because the main thing I'm trying to do is build a better foundation so when I go back over the water, I'm more consistent. I lost consistency, I lost momentum, and I know what I did right and I know what I did wrong. So, fixing what I did wrong and building a bigger, better baseline, not just my physique, but my mentality and my willpower. And I figure if I can get through the winter and do everything, I could definitely take that over there and get things popping. So, that's where we at. There we go. It's a dead bug, so it's like, they can start like this, and then like that. Okay, I feel it. This air is crisp. I don't really like these. Maybe because it's new. But I'll figure it out. I ain't gonna look it up. So I'll cut for pictures. It's like, all right, I can do that. I don't think it's like this. I don't know. But I feel it. Definitely feel it. One thing about my pull day, I added some ad workouts in it, which made the workout extremely long. About 50% longer. So usually when I lift weights, it's about an hour. And yeah, it was an hour and a half, which was good. But definitely feel it. Twelve. I think that was 12. Talking too much. But we're doing 3 rounds of all these. One more. I know with the wood chops, I was doing it like this. I seen like if you just go side to side, keeping your arms straight, not like definitely get your side. I feel it. Uh, what was next? Leg lifts. Get off me. I love you too, but get off me. So yeah, let's just getting back into the flow. Feels good. Oh yeah, with these, if that's too hard, put your hands like this. It helps. Definitely helps. But this makes it harder. And I'm going slow so I make sure I feel it, not trying to, you know. Because I want to make it a leg workout. Make sure it hit my abs. Ooh. And now scissors for you. Wow, wow. Just get it. That's one round. All right, I'm cooked. I gotta do 3 rounds of this shit. Yep. That's 1 round. Quick. Put 30 seconds, 12 each side. I don't know how long that was, but anyway. Make sure you hydrate. Even if it's cold, you're not sweating like crazy, don't mean you're not. Yes, still need to hydrate. I don't know the science behind it. But yeah, yesterday was a good day. Because another thing I'm also incorporating is like with my nutrition. I don't want to call it a diet because it's not really a fad, it's just how I'm eating right now. But it's a form of OMAD in the sense that I'll only eat truly once, but after each workout, like I work out in the morning, then I have a 100-gram protein shake with chia seeds. And then after this workout, I have another 100-gram protein shake. Maybe throw some peanut butter powder in there for taste. And then in the evening, I have my big meal. About 100 grams of protein with chia seeds, about 500 calories. So it's pretty much a meal replacement. And then the other one's about 450. And since I'm eating 2,000, no more than 2,400 calories a day, I have half my allowances saved for dinner. Doesn't mean I can go crazy, but it's a good size. There's a very good size meal in it. Yeah, doing that way with the volume of my output that I'm doing, I was in a good deficit. I woke up, I felt lighter. Well, I was lighter, I was 2 pounds lighter. Like in 24 hours. But like I said, my output was high, my intake was sound, my protein was high. Yeah, I do not know how to do these. That's okay. I'm doing something. I feel my abs working. I think I started with this one, so one more after this. I'm just not coordinated. That's all it is. Oh man. But yeah, eating like that, Cause I did OMAD before, but it was like one meal and trying to fit everything in while I wasn't getting enough protein. So I was losing weight, but I was losing muscle and fat. I feel like yesterday, the weight loss was mostly fat. Cause I got 300 grams of protein, and plus the timing of 200 grams of protein was after physical activity, so it's like promoting, what's it called? Protein synthesis, something like that. So, yeah. You know, doing the just. You know, watching a lot of videos, you know, I said this to my mom the other day, between all those shenanigans on social, there's some videos that got some really good information. And somebody, I don't know the guy, but he was talking to Larry Wills about getting, like doing protein throughout the day and then having one big meal. And I was like, you know, I did OMAD before, where just eating once. Never thought about doing the proteins. Like I take protein, but I'll be grazing throughout the day. Not necessarily fighting hunger, just getting through it. But hunger is not a bad thing. Hunger just means your body needs to tap into a stored energy, AKA your fat. So, you're trying to lose fat, you gotta go through hunger. You know, and that's another thing I didn't do. You know, Croatia. I just gave in. Like, yeah, I'm hungry. Boom, let me eat. But I wasn't eating enough protein. So, I was messing up. Get two more. So what? Yeah. Well, I got scissors. I might do 10. Count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my God, yeah. So yeah, you're not starving yourself, you're just starving your what is it trying to say? You're not starving yourself, you're just tapping into your fat stores. You know, like there's two states, right? Fed, fast. And you tend to stay in the fed state all the time, nibbling here, grabbing a bag of chips here, some gummies. I love gummies. Some gummies here. You know, when you feel hunger, especially after you're working out and stuff, like feed yourself. I'm not saying don't eat, but you don't have to eat as much as we do. Or as frequent as we do. But I digress. Because I'm taking those protein shakes 2 times a day, so I'm not doing OMAD. I'm just not, see, talking, I figured out, like it's called, they say OMAD because it's one meal, and I'm just having meal replacements, but I'm pretty much eating 3 times a day with no snacking. But I'm not necessarily overly satiated. Yeah, I'm not stuffing myself 3 times a day. There we go. Trying to give out bad information, sound like I'm doing something crazy. I'm not. But I do say you should definitely prioritize protein, because I seen when I didn't how my body was shaping out. I didn't go crazy of gaining weight, but the composition was shifting. You know, I look softer, flatter, and the same weight, so that means I was just gaining fat. And your body's always gonna be constantly, what's next after this? Dead bugs. Your body's always gonna be constantly going back and forth. You know, it's always shifting. You just gotta promote it to do what you want it to do. Like if you want to gain fat, only as much protein, eat carbs. Carbs turn into fats, fats stay fats. But carbs don't, not carbs. Protein don't turn into fat. I'm just talking now. Just get to the workout. But last week I went to the jail 6 days, got off the plane, 4 or 5 hours later I was in the jail. Tried to do this whole circuit, but I was hurt. Alright, dead bugs are the truth. It's a combination of everything. That one killed me. But these ab workouts aren't to lose fat around the midsection. It's to build the muscle around it. So when you lose fat from your deficit, you'll have a six pack or you have muscles underneath to make your abs pop. And you know, if you're my age or older, it's definitely possible. You know, you hear people always say, you're older now, you can't do this. You do whatever you want to do. You may feel unenergetic, but I think it's more of being uninspired. You know, we get stuck in our ways, but you can break your own habits. One of the guys at the gym was talking about a friend who was 54, going on 55. One day he was like, all right, I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna lose this weight. And he did it. You know, if you got the means, you got the will, you can do whatever you want. It's not just losing weight. If you want to do something, go for it. If people don't like it, you know, if you ain't hurting nobody, go for it. If you're building yourself, it's your dream. People might say you're crazy, that sounds stupid. It's not their dream. It's yours. It's your life. Because at the end of the day, when you lay your head down, all your problems, all your thoughts are yours. You go to sleep with your burden. You may think about other people's, but at the end of the day, it's all about you. So, whatever you feel like doing in life, go for it. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. So yeah. Do what you feel is right. Like this, I say it every video. I'm not complimenting you. You know, when I started getting a little traction, now it's like, oh man, is people gonna like it? Is people gonna watch? I wasn't even worried about myself after that. I was worried about what other people think. And that's where I fucked up, and I think that's where I messed up with everything I was doing back in Croatia. I started worrying about what other people were thinking. I'm not blaming anybody but myself. So, I think I'm attacking you. If you think it's stupid, I'm not. If you love it, great. If you don't, it's all good. Oh, perfect. Oh, it's called, this is my worst one. But I need to stop thinking like that. I'll figure it out. Maybe. Let's see if I can get 20. So we ain't gonna do the same format, we're just gonna go. Maybe throw in some of these. Or we just chill it. Just having fun now. Get our footwork up. Maybe. Oh my goodness, hold on, take a step. How much we got? We got a couple more minutes. It's crazy. But I feel better than I did yesterday. But every day, it just feels better and better. Tomorrow gonna be a real test because it's leg day. Leg day is taxing in a good way. There you go. Now that was 2 minutes. Program said 2 to 4 minutes, so let's do one more thing. In the Russian twist and then in this videos. Like I said, I feel good being back. Feel good getting back. Excited to see what happens. Cause like a lot of stuff I did before, you know, I'm putting it all together. The goal is still 7%. So I gotta do 7% shit. And the last thing is the Russian twist. Just doing body weight. I did this with the medicine ball today at the gym. Crazy. Ten more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is the new core workout. I'll put that shit up later. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for working out with me. I hope it's helped. I know I was talking a lot, but a lot on my mind, a lot to say, and a lot of things I'm figuring out as we go. So like earlier, if I say something that don't make sense, I'm just getting my thoughts out here, but sharing it with you. But love y'all. Stay true. Like I said, thank you for joining me in this shit. Cause y'all definitely gonna help me get to where I wanna be as far as fitness, you know. If this inspires you, it motivates me to keep going. If it don't inspire you, Just thank you for tuning in. Love y'all. Stay true to you. And let's get it, man.